everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Wild Cards, The Drawing of Cards #1. This is a book from Marvel Comics. It is a little bit of a different book, and we'll get into that in a minute. So let's look at the creative team, and we'll talk more about this book. So we have writing by Paul Cornell, pencils by Mike Hawthorne, inks by Adriano, Benedetto, colors by Ruth, Redmond, and letters by Cory, Petit. With a really cool cover by Steve Morris, and then some other covers that we'll see. So this is adapted from stories by Howard Waldrop and George R.R. Martin from the Mosaic novel Wild Cards, edited by George R.R. Martin, and then Wild Card, once again created by George R.R. Martin. So in this book, the legendary George R.R. Martin superhero series comes to Marvel, spanning more than 25 novels, more than 20 short stories released over 3 decades and written by more than 40 authors. The Wild Card series tells the story of an alternate history in which the Earth is home to superpowered individuals. When a human is infected with the alien Wild Card virus, the odds that they will be killed, which is referred to as drawing the Black Queen. One of those who survive, the bulk of them become Jokers, left with some strange mutated form. A lucky few are called aces, and those gifted with superpowers that they can put, those are the ones who are gifted with superpowers they can put to you towards using for heroic goals or villainous ones. Now, for the first time in comic form, see how the Wild Cards universe began with the adaptation of the very first stories of this novel. So yeah, this is really interesting because I had never heard of this story, but as you can see, it's something that I at least wanted to check out. So let's go take a look at some preview art, and we'll talk more about this book. I love this first page because it definitely encapsulates everything I just read in the synopsis, right? This whole everyone hit with this virus, how they turn, and it's like there's some body horror here. There's some this book immediately off the bat tells you that it's super serious. So I really appreciate that. Then if we go to the next page, we finally get to the more superhero aspect of this story, with the introduction of these characters, the Takisians. And yeah, these are the people that pretty much are bringing this experiment. They're doing experiments on Earth. Gives me a little bit of Eternals vibes, or with the Kree, planting the using the humans as the experiments, creating the Inhumans. Seems very similar, or at least a very similar premise that you can be familiar with, but its own unique take because of this whole not everyone survives the experiments. So the book is really interesting. It also is set in a really interesting time period. It has a lot of, from the cover you could have seen, has a lot of Rocketeer vibes as well. So it's an interesting mishmash of things, but we will have 4 issues of this story. I will most likely check this once it's all collected. I don't know that I'll be pulling this monthly after this issue, but I definitely at least want to check it out. It seems interesting enough. And then, if you are a fan of George R.R. Martin, here's some more stuff you can read. So let us know what you think of this comic. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.